Peace.
Peace. Spears and Mics.
We back.
Word. Raekwon. The Emperor's New Clothes. Nice body of work.
Yeah, I
In my
like that.
opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this because somebody actually asked me in my DM when we gonna review the album. I was like, yeah, tonight. And he said he gave it a 6.5 out of 10. And he's significantly
That's a good
younger than
rating.
us. And
It's a
yeah,
good rating.
I give it a seven. I
Mm-hmm.
give it a 7.5 actually. I give it a
Yeah.
7.5 out of 10. And I'll tell
Yeah.
you why. Um, Ray, like when we listen to a Wu member's solo, we still looking for RZA's production.
Mm-hmm.
We're still listening. We're still looking for sword swinging, karate
Mm-hmm.
influence
Mm-hmm.
verses. If you know anything about Wu Tang and its origin, Wu Tang Clan and the origin, RZA told them, "Give me 6 years of your life, and you can do whatever you want after that. Take it and run with it." So when you hear Ray, this is Ray's style. This is what Ray likes to talk about. When he's rhyming with the clan, he throwing darts. He's rapping different. When he's by himself, when it's like personal work, when it's solo work, he's rapping different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell. You can tell the
Mm-hmm.
difference. Like you
Mm-hmm.
go back and listen to, Cuban Link, only built for Cuban Link. Everybody wants a recreation of that. That was
Yeah.
heavily RZA produced,
Mm-hmm.
um, featuring Ghost and Cap. It was the introduction to Cap. Then you listen to a Mobilarity, it didn't have no RZA beats on it. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why a lot of people didn't like a Mobilarity, but a Mobilarity
Which
was
is
dope.
it's fire.
And then you listen to
Fire.
even with Lex Diamond's story, a lot of people didn't like that neither.
It's a good
But it
album
like,
too.
yeah, like you listen to that and it's Ray. It's Ray's sound. It's not RZA's sound, it's Ray's
Right.
sound. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
He's
So
his own artist. He got his
right,
own vision,
right.
his
And
own
he
direction.
picks his own beats. So with this
Right.
album, it kind of gave me an immobilarity feel,
Mm-hmm.
but more mature. And then
Mm-hmm.
as listeners, we grew up listening to them. When they came 93, I was 11. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was 11 in 93. So I'm 43 now. So I don't expect for them to sound the same and be rapping about the same
Well,
stuff.
they shouldn't.
If
They shouldn't
if they're
sound the
right,
same.
if they're in their mid 50s
Right,
and I'm in my 40s, that's
right,
not growth.
right.
You know what I'm
But
saying? That
he does give us signs of classic Ray.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like the
yeah. When
joint
he
with Carlton
Ben,
Fisk and
yeah,
Inspector Deck. Um,
Pomegranate, yeah, Ben Hill, the
right,
first song, Ben Hill,
right,
because
yeah,
Ben Hill, he's talking about him being a Park Hillian. You
right,
know what
yeah,
I'm
right, right,
saying?
right,
Like, but
right.
it's still like, but then when he's dropping other joints, like the joint I like, one of my favorites is the joint where he's talking about his wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The joint where he's
Mm-hmm.
talking about how he ended up marrying his wife and having kids with his wife and all of that. Like that's relatable to me because I have a
Mm-hmm.
wife. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I have
right.
children. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the
So like,
sound that we want to hear for
right,
us. That's
right.
the
I
sound we
don't
want
want
to
to
hear.
hear.
We
I don't
want to
want to hear
grow
Ray
with.
still in the hallways. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I'm
So
saying. And we spoke
I
about
don't.
this on we spoke about this same thing when we talked about the clip sound.
Right,
The
right,
album was more mature, was grown, it had the
right,
vibe, and this had signs of that also. Show us your growth as an artist and take us into the now
right.
versus what the fans, like you said, they
Are
want to hear the
expecting.
swords clanging
Right,
and they want to hear the clips of Shaw Brothers films and all of that.
right,
Like
right, right.
this is a different Ray. You're not gonna get 1995 Ray and
No,
2025, 30 years later. 30 years, this man been basically rich. He's lived a different
hmm,
life. He don't live in Park Hill no more. And I'm
right,
sure he didn't go to move into Park Hill for 2, 3, 4 months while he recorded the
right.
album.
To get his groove back. Right,
He
right.
Yo,
He
bros, but
been
he live in
rapping.
Atlanta. He live in Atlanta, right? Georgia. He live in
Right.
GA now.
And
So
Ray never stopped rapping though. Like this is the
never,
thing. Like
never.
in between. Like, all right, he put out first three albums: Cuban Links, Immobility, Lex Diamond Story. Then after that is um Only Built for Cuban Links 2, I think, and then Shaolin versus Wu. No, Shaolin versus Wu Tang.
Shaolin vs. Wu Tang was first.
Then Only Built
Then
for Cuban
Only
Links.
Built for Cuban Links.
But in
Both of those
between
is
that,
incredible.
right? But in between that, he put out the Vatican mixtape series. It was two
Hmm.
of them, and those were fire.
And now
But
that
nobody.
that era, can I ask you a question? My bad to break your wisdom.
Mhm.
During that era, was that the same time that he was supposed to be working with Dr. Dre,
Yes,
right? Because
yes,
that's what we was waiting for too as
right,
fans. We were
right.
waiting to hear that sound because we
Because it
already
was
know
supposed to be
what.
on Cuban Links too. It was supposed to be
Right,
that was supposed to be
right,
for Cuban Links too. Those Dre, and I
right.
think one of the
He got
songs
one. He got one.
with
He got
Dre,
one.
yeah, with Dre.
Yeah,
I
right.
forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's
I
called, but that
forgot
joint is
too.
fire.
Yeah, it
That
was. It,
joint is
it was
fire.
good. It sounded
But
good.
with that,
Sounded
like
good.
that's the joint with baggage handlers, um, State of Grace. Like those are
Hmm.
solid records. And the State of Grace remix with Busta and Wu Latino, one of the Wu Latinos.
Hmm.
I forgot his name. Um, one of the Wu Latino members. But
Hmm.
Ray's been like he put out the Tonight Show. He put out and this is all like before and after Cuban Links 2. I mean, Silent versus Wu Tang all the way up to The Wild. Like he put out Heroin Only, The Tonight Show. He's put out The Wild. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
all of
well, he's
these joints.
active. He's been
Yeah,
active.
when you
And
hear the wild, he has a lot of like Ray has a lot of soul in him too. So he'll use a Marvin Gaye sample. Like you hear him
hmm
and Ghost all the time talk about they don't even be listening to rap like that
hmm
to get
yeah, they,
especially to get
right,
inspired. They'll put the
right.
shy lights on. They'll put on the dramatics. They'll put on
Hmm.
Earth, Wind and Fire. They'll put on
Hmm.
like Marvin Gaye is one of Ray's favorites. He did a song
Hmm.
dedicated to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because them
like when you
brothers
hear
grew up off that.
right.
You know what I
So
mean?
when you hear some of these beats and when you hear some of these references, like they're grown.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like not like I said, this is not 160 hallway music anymore.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is, but it's not. It's mature. Like, yeah, I'm still from them hallways, but this is what I'm on now. That's why people
Yeah.
not under, and if you're not matured in that, in your own life, you're not gonna like it.
He ain't got the same damn low sweater on no more.
Nah, I
You know
just
what I'm
seen a
saying?
video of him with a AMG. I don't even know what series it was. Like he punched in some numbers and the door automatically opened. Fire,
That's dope.
fire
Well,
joint. Like the colors, like some wild silver. Might have been
mm.
iridescent.
I
Not
want to say
sure.
something. I want to say something about Raekwon. He's one of my favorites. I
Mhm.
personally like Raekwon as an artist and his music and his catalog. I actually like it more than I like Ghostface Killer. And I'm
Right.
not comparing them or competing the two
Mhm.
brothers because they both, to me, they're both just as dope. But I personally have always taken a slight liking to Raekwon over Ghost.
Mhm.
That's my, how I felt. Um, I think Raekwon is top 25 dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? I think he might be solidified in the top 20 if I'd really have to like in my personal mind really break it down. But I think if you look at his catalog, he's remained active. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's proven to be one of the all-time greats as a solo artist. You're right,
Mhm.
this is separate. I'm not even judging what he's contributed as a clan member because that's iconic in its own right. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The fact that his verse on Cream was a standout verse. I mean, Inspector Deck, shout out to him too, because Kick the Truth to
Yeah.
the Young Black Youth, it still echoes to
And they were
today.
teenagers when they did that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say that I think he's top 25, and I also think he's one of the best dressed in hip hop since he debuted. I think at least I've been looking at his fashion, and I always appreciated his
Well, at least
fashion.
the Cuban Link era.
Right. You know what I'm
Cuban Link
saying?
era, yeah. Because they
His
was they
his
was they was I guess being together. RZA had, like I said, RZA said, "Give me 6 years of your life." So
right.
Protect Your Next video, they was looking hood, and all
Hmm.
their videos up until then, they looking like. Remember, Ray used to wear the bandanas.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He used to have bandana, but then when you see him in Ghost, they
Hmm.
got the silk shirts on,
Right, right. Them brothers be getting
jewelry.
flee.
Yeah,
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 like
polo. Snow
right,
Beach. He
right.
made
Yeah, it's
Snow
iconic.
Beach popular. Yeah,
Iconic,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, but like I don't know, man, the way like Ray, even when you look at like some of his features, man, he's held his own. Like when he was on what, AT Aliens, right? Skewered on the
Chewing
barbecue.
on the Barbie. Yeah,
Was that AT
that was
Aliens or was that
Aquemini,
Aquemini? Right. So
right?
skewered on the
Yeah.
barbecue, Raekwon was wilding on that.
Nah, he
You know what
was.
I'm
He
saying?
was. He
He
was.
wilded out on that.
He did.
And when I saw that he was on the track listing, because I saw the track listing before, and I said, man, I said, how he's gonna keep up with Andre 3000 and Big Boy? Them brothers be
Right.
really dropping it.
Right.
And
And he went off.
he went off
He went off
like that.
on Black Trump.
Deliver this through your audio, like bro. The way he just went through it, like even when
Yeah,
my
nah, nah.
wife heard that one time when we was in a hotel on vacation, she was like, "Yo, he killed that." You know what I'm saying? Like my wife ain't even
Yeah,
a big hip hop fan, and when she heard that, she was like, "Yo, he killed that.
yeah,
Rewind
nah,
that."
nah.
Like
Ray
Ray is
on Black Trump.
legendary,
Ray on Black
right?
Trump.
Right.
He went
Guess who's the
crazy.
Black Trump? Yeah, Coco
Yeah.
Brothers, right?
Was Frozen with Slick Rick.
Word, word. Um, wasn't Ray on Firewater? Was that
Yes,
with
he
Big
was.
Pun and Fat
Yes, he
Joe?
was. Well,
Which
Pun wasn't on Firewater.
he wasn't
It
on
was on.
Firewater?
He was on another song. We always get everybody always gets that confused. It was on Armageddon was on Firewater. If I'm not
Well,
mistaken, you can
okay,
look it up right now. I believe it was Armageddon. Pun was on another track, but Ray was on Firewater though. Ray was
okay,
on Firewater.
because he was
I
dumping
could
on
be mistaken. I
Firewater.
could, yeah, he was. The Game with Pete Rock, Prodigy, and Ghostface.
Yeah.
He went crazy on that. John Blaze,
Hmm. Yeah.
John Blaze,
John
Fat
Blaze,
Joe.
which he was with some Titans on that song,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Jada, Pun, Nas. Nas
right?
changed his verse. They changed the
That's
beat. Nas changed his verse
right.
because of Pun allegedly, and he still ain't have a better verse than Pun.
Yeah. So it says Armageddon and Big Pun.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
So what's the joint with?
With
No, no,
Ray,
no, no,
Ray
no, no, no. Yeah, it says Armageddon, Big Pun, and Raekwon.
and Ray. Okay, all right. So I stand correct. I thought it was another song. Yeah.
But I
Okay.
don't know. That's on Endangered Species, so maybe they did two different versions. Because
They
Endangered
might have because
Species
it's
was
not on because
after.
that's jealous one's envy. That
Right, right,
Firewater is jealous
right.
one's envy.
So let me see.
They might have added Pun. I don't know. I can't. It's so much music.
Right,
It's
it's
so
just
much
hard to
stuff.
remember everything.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, but that's why we got the information available. So if we make a mistake, we could definitely amend the mistake.
Or
Because was it on Jealous One's Envy or was it on
says Jealous One's Envy.
okay, it was Jealous One's Envy. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Big Pun, Armageddon, and
Okay,
Raekwon.
okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
But listen, I really enjoyed the album. I'm gonna tell you like that. I enjoyed
Yes.
the album. The Deborah Wine joint I thought was real dope. A couple joints that he got with Ghostface was strong. It's a solid album. I didn't I didn't really care for the skits too much. I'm gonna be honest. Like
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the skits. I mean the cop one, I didn't care for any of the skits, I'll be honest. Like the big beard joint and
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I didn't care for the skits. I could have did without it, but that's cool, whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And they used to
but
be the
what
masters of the skits too. They used to
were
be
were
the
yeah, their
ill
skits was
skits.
incredible. Definitely some of the better skits. But what I did do was go back, listening to this. I wanted to see where I fit this album in amongst his catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I will put this probably like I'll say what I have ahead of it. Of course, Only Built for Cuban Links
Right,
is gonna be number one no matter what. He's never
right.
I mean, It's like Nas coming out with an album that's better than Illmatic. It's not really,
Right.
even though it's debated. It's crazy because people debate that,
It was
you
written.
know, that it was written is better,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's another topic. But
Right. Right. Right.
Raekwon, right? Raekwon, the debut was one of the most iconic albums, so that's number one, right?
Mhm.
Immobilarity to me is number two, and it came out number two. It's a strong album, and I encourage anyone that hasn't heard it in a long time to go let it. That all that I got is you part two,
With
crazy.
Big Bub.
Big
Yeah. With
Bob,
Big Bub. Yeah. Yeah.
crazy. The
Yeah. Nah.
table,
The, the table. Master Killer.
what
With
Master
Killer.
Killer,
Yeah. It's crazy.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Live from New York, we
Not
all
from New York.
remember that.
Crazy.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
saying? There's some joints on that
My
album.
favorite dread. My favorite dread.
Right,
I,
yeah.
I like
Yep.
Yayo. I
And the
like
production is,
Casablanca.
yeah,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
everything. That album is no, I wasn't skipping nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, it's a bona fide second album. And then I will put Shaolin versus Wu Tang because I thought that
Mm.
was an incredible record.
Yeah. That's
And then
fire.
Only Built for Cuban Links too. And then I will put
And
this. So
then Emperor's New Clothes.
I will put this as his fifth best effort. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I'm gonna listen to this. You
I ain't
know,
knocking that.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me top five Raekwon album because I did appreciate it this. But I want to say this real quick also before it slips my mind. When I know you said early, we're waiting to hear the RZA sound or the old
Mm.
Raekwon and the Shaolin, the kung fu skits and the swords clanging and all of that. But to me personally, I think anytime a Wu member drops something, to me, if it should have a RZA beat at minimum or mathematics or fourth disciple. You know what I'm saying? It should
Mm.
have somebody that's been
That's a Wu
with the
element.
Wu. Yeah, like somebody gotta be from the Wu making at least one or two joints. It should have some type of like connection to Wu Tang. It's
Right.
almost like of course, this album, we heard Carlton Fisk on Emperor's New Clothes. We heard Inspector
Mm.
Deck. We heard Method Man. We heard Ghost. Like,
Mm.
there should always be a few features from your
Right.
Wu
Right. Right.
brothers
Right.
on
Right.
it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they should, to me, it should be a RZA track, at least one. It should be a Fourth Disciple or Mathematics. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I would like to hear that.
I wonder
It's
what
like
happened to.
Buckshot recording without DJ Evil D and Mr. Wall. You
Right.
know what I mean?
I, I want to know, like, because Immobilarity, the main producer, well, outside of Pete Rock, was Triflin,
Mm.
and he was a part of America. He was the producer for America's Cream Team. I wonder what happened to him. On this album, I saw Knots did Omerta with Nas.
Right. Justice
Um,
League had a
I saw
beat.
Justice League. Swiss did a beat.
Which one did
And
Swiss
then
do? I'm trying to think.
the one with I think it's the one with Ghost and Meth, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, word?
I think he did that. I
That's
think.
dope. That's dope.
I think. And then everybody else is like unknown, so maybe that's like his in-house people that he
Mm-hmm.
has. Like dudes be switching up so much. Like it went from America's
Mm-hmm.
Cream Team to H2O to Ice Water to
Mm-hmm.
H2O. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? To the with the H2 the water team. Now you got the water team.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
Like so. Um, the Wu whole family tree is like
It's
is
legendary.
vast. It's vast.
Yeah,
You know what
it's
I'm saying? There's so
legendary and it's
many of them.
vast.
Yeah, but like I really like this album. I think like if I had to pick a favorite, top three favorite songs,
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be, well, I have four, to be honest. I have the joint where he's talking about his wife,
Mm-hmm.
because it's relatable. I
Yeah,
forgot the
for
name of the
sure.
song. Omerta, of course, him and Nas went crazy on that joint. Um,
Yo,
and
let
I'm
me ask
glad
you a
Ray
question
cleared that
while
up.
we on that. Yeah,
Was
but what I don't understand about that, right? Ray cleared that up, but listening to that verse, I didn't think he was going at anybody. He was just talking some
just
regular
talking, but maybe
regular
they changed
positive.
the. Maybe no,
Because
but he was
it's
calling
the
dudes rich bum. He did say rich, you a rich
r- r-
bum. He did say
right,
like,
But if you listen
You
to the
not
joint
us.
Nas is on with Clips, that shit sounds like Nas is going off on Jimmy. When you listen to the joint with Clips,
Might have
that's what
been.
he's
I
talking
mean,
crazy.
but I don't think Nas would address. Nas just be like, it might be for whoever. Like, and that's probably how he be feeling. Like, yo, I'm gonna put this out there. Whoever think it's about them, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, he probably changed the verse because he didn't want. Like, Nas don't be wanting no issues. Nas is busy getting money. Nas is like on to,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
of
about
course.
putting out, you know, the artist under mass appeal and all of this stuff, and then he has all these other things that he's doing. So I don't think he's like concerned about writing a verse about somebody. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But
What does he have to benefit from that? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
nothing. He's giving you more light than him.
Right.
But Omerta for sure. The Heavies is another one of my favorites
Fire.
because that's him by himself and he's going off. And then I like One Love, but I
Hmm.
forgot the young lady's name that's singing on it. Forgive me. I think it's Birch, something like that.
You said
Kathy Birch
what
Sandra.
was it called? One
It's called
Life?
One Life,
One
right? One
Life.
Life,
Featuring
One Life.
Stacey Barth, yeah.
Stacey Ball,
Hmm.
right. That joint, I like that. I
Did you
like
like
that.
the
I mean,
what is it, Wild Corsicans by
oh yeah, with Griselda,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Ray
of
did his
course,
thing on that joint too.
yeah,
Ray did his
yeah.
thing on that joint too.
I mean, Ray's style always been something that I really appreciated. His style, let alone like the lyrics, because they
Hmm.
be like, yo, Ray making up words. Ray don't know, like him
He
and
got his own
Ghost
slang. He
making up
got his
words,
own
right?
lingo.
Right. He got his own lingo, and
And
I
you're not
think
from
that's
Park Hill,
dope.
you probably don't understand it.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Just like
And
Capadonna, he got his own lingo, his
hmm
own.
hmm
They
and
talking
Ghost
that
being from
talk from
Stapleton.
right. You know what I'm saying? They talking that talk that we probably not familiar with because we not from Staten Island. You know
Right.
what I mean?
But he said on the album a Brooklyn Park Hillian. He did say that too, because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
originally from Brooklyn,
yeah. And
but
you know
raised in
what's dope
Staten
too?
Island.
I don't know if you got the chance, but I bought the book from Staircase to Stage. That's a
I
really
remember
good
you
book
told me.
too. It's a good
Hmm.
read. You know what I mean? I got the Audible version, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was him that did the some of it, not maybe not all of the narrating on the book, but I enjoyed it. It was a dope story. He was a baseball fan. He was a regular dude, man. Like everybody's a regular dude before they, get on or whatever, but very relatable, very humble. I think the brother's one of the greatest of all time. Like I said, top 25. His catalog is strong. You know what I'm saying? It's when we look at the albums that I mentioned and the mixtapes
Hmm.
and all of that, you could put that against, some of the other artists, and they may not have as a strong catalog as, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I think his catalog, honestly, is might be better than Busta Rhymes' catalog. I'm gonna be honest with you, because
Yeah.
although Busta's like first three joints was super solid. Like he started to
Yeah, he
plummet. He
did.
started to
He
trend
did.
downwards. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He started to
Yeah.
trend downwards. Like in the
He made
later
a resurgence
albums
with the Big Bang,
with the Big Bang. I thought that was
but then
solid.
but then ELE 2 was kind of like,
Yeah. No, I didn't like it
it
at
ain't
all.
safe no more.
It Ain't
And
Safe
I
No More
bought
was
it.
like one of the last. That's the last album that I physically bought. Maybe
That's the
one of the
one
last
that's the
CDs
now
that I
I
bought.
bought Big Bang. I bought Big Bang because that's
Oh, Big Bang
after
came after that?
Big
Okay.
Bang
So
came
I bought
after
that
that.
as well.
I had
I
Big
bought a
Bang.
lot of busters. I
Yeah.
supported
I
a
bought. I
lot.
had all of them. I had all of them. I had except for I didn't buy the Abstract and the Dragon. I never even heard the Abstract and the Dragon. I
I
never
have
listened to
Buster
it.
ahead of Raekwon as an all-time great. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
their
Ray might
catalogs are
have the better.
comparable.
Yeah,
They're comparable. They're right neck and neck. You know, and I hate that we always have to do that in hip hop. We always pitting
yeah.
against.
Compare. Yeah,
We always compare,
yeah.
but that's what it is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it's
Brothers are so great and
competitiveness.
gifted,
Yeah, it's
right?
good.
You
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
compare.
But these are brothers that work together so many times too. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, so whatever. But yeah, man. What I'm looking forward to hearing more Raekwon. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'm
really
looking
looking
for that
forward.
Supreme.
Yo, so I think I sent you the picture. There's two brothers
Hmm.
out there, street team promoters, and it says coming in August. I don't
Coming in
know. It
August,
looked
right?
real. It looked like a real photo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I guess in August we'll see, if Ghost comes out with Supreme Clientele too. That's
I saw dude from he's from the Harbor in Staten Island. He's a Wu affiliate.
uh
He was Cheddar Bang. He said
mm-hmm.
he's on Supreme Clientele too.
Or
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just saw him say that he's on there. You know, I don't know if it made it, but he said he recorded for it.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll
what
see
before
though.
yeah, I also, you know what I'm saying, you sent me the SD Neck joint with V Don. I thought that was solid work too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was it was
yeah.
dope. It was fire.
You know, those right now in my rotation, man, it's the clips. Let God sort them out.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, the Emperor's New Clothes, and SD Nack and V Don. It's
Mm-hmm.
what's it called? Big rifles and pistols too.
Word. Word.
Brat.
Right.
Brat too.
Word.
Yeah. SD Nack talking on that. SD and V
Yeah.
Don's production is
Always top notch.
yeah.
It's
Dude
top
got to
notch.
start. I think Ray should
Yeah.
do a joint with him. I think
Yeah.
Ray should do a tape with him.
Yeah.
Um, he doesn't disappoint. Like his work with Willie the Kid, his work with
Yeah.
Dark Low. He made me like
Mm-hmm.
Dark Low.
Word.
He made me like
Word.
Dark Low because I
Yeah.
wasn't rocking with like OBH. I didn't really
Mm-hmm.
like. I didn't like AR Ab. I didn't like the rest of them. Like, but Dark Low, and then
Mm-hmm.
listening to V Don beats like made me like Dark Low, and then like Dark Low. I mean, V Don's work with Etho, Willie the
Mm-hmm.
Kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's done some
He got
work
a
with
lot of work with
Ransom.
Willie the Kid.
Yeah.
A
He
lot of
he
work
got
with
like
Willie the
he
Kid.
got a lot of joints.
Peace to
Them
Willie the
blue.
Kid, man.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
great one.
yeah.
Been at
Nah.
it too for a minute.
Yeah. V Don. But SD man, like I want to hear him do a song with Ray. Like
And Ghost.
SD
Why
got
not
his
Ghost
all.
too? Yeah.
Yeah, yo, he reminds me of. He don't remind me of them, but he do remind me of them. Like, cause
Mm-hmm.
he's unorthodox. He doesn't really have like um standard bars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't like he's on his own format. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying when he rhyme and
Mm-hmm.
like the sub. You know he's heavily drug and 5%
Mm-hmm.
influenced. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So his rhymes be about drugs, unfortunately, and 5% lingo.
Mm-hmm.
He'll drop a so-called jewel in there in between
Mm-hmm.
everything, and
Mm-hmm.
then bring
Mm-hmm.
it back with, and then his ad libs are crazy. I just
Yeah.
always like Knack. I like Knack from when I first heard him. I, I,
Mm-hmm.
I like Knack from when I first heard him, man. Like he has some solid work,
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they're bringing back albums with one producer.
Right.
I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like that too.
I
Yeah.
like that
I like
because
that.
the album sounds more cohesive. It
Word.
sounds like more like something you can follow. Like
Yeah. I
except I
like
mean
that.
Ray is different producers, whatever. Like the clips. The clips got Pharrell, the entire joint production.
Yeah.
Pharrell, this SD Knack
Yeah.
and V Don is they joint. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Muggs is somebody that does joints with one artist.
I think
Alchemist,
Vinny Idol's done a few joints with a few people like
right?
full
Um,
runs. I like Vinny
like this
Idol a lot too.
big, right? Big Ghost LTD. He's done joints with one artist, and I like it. I like how them joints be coming out. But yeah,
Word.
man, like those are the three albums I got in rotation right now. Like
Yo,
as far as new music,
you should definitely
yeah,
check out that Gorilla Nims.
yeah,
It's
I'm gonna check
crazy.
that too. I'm gonna check
America's
that too. I
Sweetheart
like
just
them.
came out a couple weeks ago, and
I
I was
like
telling
names.
Watt off camera, there's a joint called Gunther on there, and it sounds like It sounds like Domestic Violence from RZA Part Two. For those that's familiar with Bobby Digital's album, Domestic Violence, it's one of the most disgusting joints you could play in hip hop history. One of my favorite joints, sadly, you know what I'm saying? Because, back then
Yeah.
when we young, we ignorant and foolish, and, we like the most absurd, craziest things being said. Um, but the way RZA put that together was crazy. And if you listen to Gunther, I think it's like a domestic violence part two, because there's a female on there talking greasy to Gorilla Nems. She talking crazy, and he's talking crazy back to her rapping. He talked about taking Shahada on there. He talked a lot. There's some positive songs on there too, some make you think songs, you know what I mean? But it's the typical thing what you expect him. Foul language, a lot of FYL, F your life in there. I don't really like when he says that, but whatever, that's their movement in Coney Island. So you gotta kind of
Is the
respect it a
song with
little bit.
Ghost on there?
No, I didn't hear. I don't think there's a song with
Okay.
Ghost on there. He got
Okay.
that. I don't know if you heard. He got a joint with Tony Touch on there, where they kind of rap. It's kind of reminds me of like the joint Coco Brothers had
Touch
with Tony
rapping?
Touch.
Touch
Touch
rapping
is
on there?
talking. Yeah, he's talking. He does the hook. You know what I'm saying? He does the hook.
I
But
like Touch. I
it's
like
tough.
Touch when he be rapping.
I think you.
Touch,
I think
Tony
you like it.
Toka.
Yeah,
Toka be talking.
he's talking on there. He's talking on there. Check it out. I think
Okay.
you like that
I
joint.
like Toka. I like Toka and Doo Wop. I always like them when they be rhyming.
The Diaz brothers.
Diaz brothers. Yup. Yup. Yup.
Yeah, but
Yup.
the album is
Holla.
solid. Go check that out. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, thank you for tuning in to Spears and Mics, man. Go check out that Raekwon. If you haven't heard it, I think y'all definitely would like that, man. And peace
No,
to Raekwon, man, for giving us
no.
yet another jewel, you know what I'm
Solid
saying,
piece
to
of
add
work.
to the collection. You know what I
Word.
mean? More big respect to you, the whole clan. You know what I'm saying? Big respect to all our listeners. Keep it tuned in. We uh we probably the next episode we might drop like a 1 year anniversary. We coming up on that, you know what I'm saying? August. And we started
Uh,
this podcast at the end of July 20 24, you know what I'm saying? So like basically next couple days is 1 year anniversary of the podcast. You know, I'm pleased with the results, man. I love doing this. Shout out to Just P, shout out to Razor, and shout out to my
no,
brother Y Slice, man, for
no,
giving us all of this work and thoughts and energy to put, some of our experiences, some of our thoughts on here, man, talking to the world, man. It's been incredible. But we'll talk more about that 1 year anniversary on the next episode, man. Peace and love to everybody.
peace.
Peace.